Okay, hello everybody. My name is Caden Shannon. I am the owner of KS Launch Systems, and welcome to the Serpent 1 update. It's been a long wait for this update. A lot has changed since the original Serpent 1 design. Just a little bit of background on KS Launch Systems. KS Launch Systems is an amateur model rocketry company out of Pennsylvania. We are planning on launching Serpent 1 on August 15th, and we'll talk about future goals here in a little bit. Alright. Sorry about that. Buzz you can hear in the background. Don't worry about that. It's not really a big deal. Alright, so let's talk about Serpent 1. Serpent 1 is our first fully in-house built model rocket. It's going to fly on 3 Estes E16-4 rocket motors. The goal of the vehicle is to show that we can successfully build and design rockets that can fly successfully. To the Stars is going to be the name of its test flight. We are looking forward to that launch. Hopefully August 15th. We're not sure on weather yet. But we'll have to just watch and see. So the first change that we've made is we've extended the body tube. So the original Serpent 1, it's just one Estes BT80 body tube. It's about 361 millimeters. We have decided to add a coupler and add another. We've cut up a piece of a body tube, and that has extended the body tube's overall length to 526 millimeters. Hopefully that will help with aerodynamic stability and weight stability. Yeah, we're looking forward to showing off that. The vehicle will be unveiled on the day of the launch, hopefully. Maybe the day before. We're not entirely sure yet. So our next thing that we have changed is the fin design. So if you remember, we used to have these short little triangle fins that used to be on the body tube. They were cardboard fins painted in orange. Our change that we've made, we are 3D printing these fins. They are about 5.5 inches long, and we are looking very much so forward to flying those. So as you can see right here, we have a bit of a curve. This will be the top of the fin, and then it bends up a little bit back into it. This is not the finished design here. We've made some changes. And also here's a more accurate description of the fin, so you can see that it's coming up and goes back up like that. It's a cool design. We took design from things that we saw in line, and it's looking good. We downgraded from 4 fins to 3 fins on the rocket. And also these fins will be black fins. They are going to be 3D printed out of carbon fiber. We are very much so excited for that. Oh, oops. Don't want to see that yet. So the fins, they're much wider. I don't know if I said this. They're much wider, so that way we can cut into the air more, so that way it can keep the rocket stable. Each fin will be 120 degrees apart on the body of the rocket. So the next thing, we plan on having 2 aerodynamic tests to make sure that everything's lined up correctly and that we didn't mess anything up. With these 2 tests, with the 2 tests, we're just going to make sure everything's working properly, make sure that nothing is going to break under a more light aerodynamic load. The flight loads will be significantly more drastic on the vehicle than on these tests. But hopefully everything goes alright. So our future plans for Serpent 1, we are going to eventually start flying different types of motors on it. So currently we're flying 3 Estes E16-4 motors on the vehicle, and we plan to go to G20s, I'm pretty sure. We're planning on potentially flying 3 of those, most likely not. But also the tower, as we call it, is a 3-engine 3D printed, I guess tower. Cylinder with slots for the engines to go in. that will have 2 more changes made. So we're going to actually have a 2 engine and a 1 engine variant for the Serpent 1. So we are looking forward to that. Then, as well as that, we are considering maybe changing up even more of the design. So we'll just have to see how it performs in the first flight. We're not going to be using the launch pad that we fully in-house built. We're most likely going to be using a S's launch pad. So then after Serpent 1, we are planning on building Serpent 2, which will be a thrust vector controlled rocket. Thrust vector control, in case you didn't know, it's what actual rockets use. It basically moves around the engine to keep the rocket going where it needs to go. Rockets such as the Falcon 9, the Delta IV Heavy, and pretty much every single rocket that's not a sounding rocket use thrust vector control. Then we're eventually going to be attempting landing attempts, but that won't be for a little bit. Serpent 2 isn't being designed yet. We're waiting until after a successful Serpent 1 flight. But if Serpent 1 is successful, just be ready, because we're going to be starting to drop designs for the Serpent 2. So we're looking forward to that. So thanks so much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions regarding Serpent 1 or anything KSLS related, just tag me on Twitter at CadenShannon_12. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you for watching the Serpent 1 update, and have a good day.